If you're a new grad veterinarian, you've likely heard how important mentorship is, especially in your first year out in practice. You've also probably seen that every clinic out there is offering mentorship, but what does that actually mean? Not all mentorship looks the same, and not every person is going to need the same type of mentorship. So as a new grad veterinarian, knowing the different styles of mentorship can make sure that you get the type of support that you need in your first job. Speaking from experience, trust me when I say mentorship can truly make or break your first year out in practice. Hey everyone, welcome to the video. It's your vet Amanda, and for those of you who are new here, I'm a small animal general practice veterinarian. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the 7 different types of mentorship styles that you might see as a new grad, so that hopefully when you're looking for your first job, you can think back to this video and know exactly which type of mentorship style is going to suit you best, so that hopefully your transition from vet student to new grad is as easy as possible. Not only are we going to cover each different style of mentorship, I'm going to give you a real world example of that mentorship style. We'll go through examples. I'm going to share real world experiences of the mentorship that I've received in each category and which ones I personally like best. On the flip side, I'm also going to share which mentorship styles definitely do not work for me. So feel free to learn from my mistakes, feel free to learn from my experiences, but hopefully by the end of today's video, when you're looking at a first contract, when you're going to do interviews at clinics, or even as you're going throughout high school or vet school, you know exactly what type of mentorship works best for you so you can get the most out of whatever experience you're currently in. So without further ado, let's get into mentorship style number 1. Hands-on or instructional type of mentorship is going to be the most common style you're going to encounter when you're out in practice. With this type of mentorship, your mentor is literally right there with you. They're going to be teaching you clinical skills, walking you through cases, and while they're doing that, they're going to be giving you immediate feedback. So for example, you're out in practice, you're doing your first big dog spay, your mentor's literally going to be scrubbed in beside you. This way they can be there to guide you through all the steps of the procedure, be there if you need to ask any questions, and then also be able to give you feedback on your technique right in that moment. This is personally my favorite type of mentorship and also the mentorship style that works best for me. This is the main type of mentorship that I got my first year out in practice, and I really do feel like it allowed me to build confidence and really flourish as a veterinarian. This style of mentorship is very direct, it's very structured, and if you are a visual learner, I feel like this style of mentorship is going to work best for you, just like it does for me. Now, the second style of mentorship is supportive or emotional mentorship. I wanted to throw this style of mentorship in right off the bat because this is the type of mentorship that is going to help you be a person outside of vet med. I personally feel like this type of mentorship is just as important, if not more important, than the hands-on skills you're going to be learning in a clinic. This style of mentorship or this mentor for you might be someone that's going to help you manage imposter syndrome. They're going to give you tips and tricks to combat burnout and also just deal with the stress of the profession. This type of mentor is someone who's going to really stress the importance of work-life balance, and their mentorship may not always be vet specific, it might just be life specific. For example, this type of mentor is going to be someone who's going to check in on you after a tough euthanasia, or someone who reminds you it's okay to ask for help or to not bring your work home with you at the end of the day. And I genuinely think this type of mentorship is just as valuable, if not more valuable, than that clinical mentorship you're going to receive. Link is just fully chilling behind the camera right now. Look at you. Oh, you're so splooted. Just chilling. Mentorship style number 3 is more of a coaching style. Instead of just telling you what to do in a certain scenario, a coaching style of mentor is going to help you work through problems. They're going to question you and prompt you to come up with your own solutions. So for example, this type of mentor is going to ask you what you think went well with certain cases or what you would do differently for future cases. This type of mentorship I feel like does build long-term confidence really well. However, for me personally, this is a type of mentorship style that I don't love. I am the type of person that when I am in a stressful situation, when I don't necessarily know what I'm doing with a case, I don't really want to be questioned about how I'm going to handle the case. I really just want someone to tell me how they would personally deal with it. And then I'm the type of person that once the situation is done, I will look back and reflect on the case. If I'm asking for help, I don't necessarily want to be questioned or think through the problem. I'm coming to you because I don't know what to think about that situation. So for some people, this mentorship style is going to be exactly what they need to work through complex problems. And for other people, it's not going to be their favorite, me included. The 4th type of mentorship is developmental mentorship. Say that 3 times fast. This type of mentorship is all about big picture, long-term growth. Think 5-10 years down the road. This mentor is going to help you set these long-term goals. So think CE goals. What CE do you want to do in the next year to help you build a new skill? They might also be trying to help you build skills that are not necessarily technical vet skills, but things like leadership or management skills. This type of mentorship might even push you to explore a specialty or to really hone in on one type of practice. If you are graduating from vet school and you are uncertain what your future is going to look like, a mentor who is really focused on your development might be the perfect fit for you so that they can kind of guide and help shape what your next couple years out in practice are going to look like. Now, mentor style number 5 is actually, I think, my favorite mentorship style, and that is peer mentorship. Sometimes the absolute best mentor is another new grad, friends who have just graduated from the program with you. Peer mentorship means growing and supporting each other and navigating the challenges of vet med together. I personally have 2 vet school group chats with my friends. One of them is just where we catch up on day-to-day things, but then we also have a group chat called SOS, and this is where we'll post about cases that we're unsure of. We'll ask questions about things that are going on in the clinic that day. This group chat truly is an SOS because if I can't find anyone in the clinic to help me answer a question, this is the first place that I'm going. This type of mentorship is really collaborative, and it's also very validating because these people are going through the exact same stage of vet med that you are. You're growing together, you're learning together, you're going through the highs of vet med together, but also the lows. And I feel like there's something really special about this type of mentorship that also builds really long-lasting bonds. So shout out to my vet school friends. I truly would not be the vet I am today without you. Now, mentorship style number 6 is situational mentorship. I truly think as a new grad, you need to find a mentor who fits this mentorship style. Situational mentorship is where someone is going to adjust their mentorship styles depending on the situation. This person is also going to adjust their mentorship style depending on what you, as a new grad vet, need in that moment. I feel extremely lucky because my primary mentor is the perfect example of situational mentorship. She knows that depending on the moment, sometimes I need more instructional type mentorship, and there's sometimes where I need more emotional mentorship. I don't know how she does it, but she seems to know every single time what I personally need in that moment, and it is something that I am so thankful for. This flexible style of mentorship, I feel like, builds really strong bonds between a mentor and a mentee, and I think it also works really well in busy clinic environments because every situation you face as a new grad is going to be completely different. I really don't think there's a world in which one mentorship style is going to work 24/7 for you, so finding a mentor who can be flexible in certain moments is so important. And then finally, mentorship style number 7 is collaborative or team-based mentorship. Instead of having one primary mentor, this type of mentorship is going to allow you to learn from multiple different vets. So maybe you're going to be learning from one vet how to do surgery, a different vet you're going to go to for medical cases, and a different vet you're going to go to for that emotional support. This type of approach is so key. So I really encourage everyone, when you are going out and interviewing at clinics, immerse yourself in the clinic environment and don't just interact with one vet. Try and interact with all of the vets that are working that day. This type of mentorship really stresses the importance of having a team around you. Each person is going to bring something different, and I guarantee you're going to learn differently from each person as well. It allows you to tailor the type of vet that you're going to be based on what you're seeing from your team. This type of mentorship is going to give you a really diverse perspective, and I will be the first person to say, I think having a new grad in the clinic can be challenging for the people around you. We are constantly asking questions, we constantly need help, especially right at the beginning. So this style of mentorship is going to help prevent burnout for your mentors, not you specifically, but for the people who are training you. Again, I was very lucky. The clinic that I work at has really great team-based mentorship where I can go to different vets for certain problems, and I'm not constantly just bugging one person 24/7. So there we have it. Those are all of the mentorship styles. We have hands-on, supportive, coaching, developmental, peer, situational, and team-based mentorship. Now, hopefully by the end of this video, you've realized that some of these mentorship styles are going to work really well for you and some of them might not. And honestly, you're probably going to experience experience a bunch of these mentorship styles as you grow as a new grad. If you are a new grad looking for a job, think of what kind of support you need most right now. Is it skill building, emotional support, or even long-term growth? So when you're going out and looking at clinics, try and find a mentor who fits that type of mentorship style best, but also try and keep in the back of your mind that having a mentor who can really flip between all these different styles of mentorship, so that situational mentor is going to be mentorship gold. If you can find someone who can do that for you, you truly have hit the jackpot. Also, if you're going out and interviewing at clinics, don't be afraid to ask the people who are interviewing you and the vets that are working what style of mentorship they feel like they fit into, so that you also have a better idea of where they're at in their mentor journey. There are going to be vets out there who are going to be really great mentors, and there are going to be vets out there who say they're going to offer mentorship and are really not. So make sure you really focus on these mentorship styles when you're actually going out and clinics are telling you they're offering mentorship. Grill them on these styles and make sure they're actually going to provide mentorship for you when you step onto the clinic floor as a new grad. So I really hope this video helped you either figure out what mentorship style you like best, or figure out some important questions to ask clinics when you're looking for your first job. And also, if you are sitting here watching this as a new grad and you don't feel like you are getting the mentorship that you deserve, or the mentorship style that you're receiving right now doesn't align really well with you, don't be afraid to advocate for yourself and ask for a different type of mentorship. And at the end of the day, if the clinic that you're currently at is not providing the mentorship that you need to grow as a vet, don't be afraid to look elsewhere. Like I said, I am extremely lucky. I do feel like I genuinely hit the mentorship jackpot with the clinic I ended up at, but I know for certain that is not the case for all of my classmates. So don't feel like you have to settle or struggle through your first couple years as a new grad vet. If you are not in a place that is going to support your growth, go find somewhere else that is going to support you. I promise you those clinics and those vets are out there. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for all the vet school and new grad vet advice, and comment down below which type of mentorship works best for you. And if you have a really positive mentor story, I would love to hear about it, because like I said, I feel like I hit the absolute jackpot when it comes to the clinic I ended up at, especially when it comes to mentorship. I feel like I am a more confident vet because of the team I have surrounding me. And if you feel like you don't have that type of mentorship in the current situation that you're at, whether you're in vet school or a new grad, I will be your vet mentor. I will sit here and I will help mentor you in the best way that I possibly can. And if you ever need a little bit of emotional mentorship, feel free to follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. I am more than happy to chat with you about what's been going on in vet med, or just about what's been going on in your life. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!